What's going on, everyone? LA Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be doing my Week 11 picks and predictions video. Last week, I went 7-6-1, so not a very good week, but hopefully I'm able to turn around. Here this week, I'm already starting off 0-1. I picked the Patriots to win, and they did do that. Had them winning 24-17. They won 25-zip. Atlanta looks awful, and the Patriots look like a real contender out there in the AFC. So interesting out there. But let's get started off with Sunday, already coming in 1-0. Panthers and Washington. I got the Panthers 29-24. Cam Newton. He's going to start this game. It'll be an interesting game. He's going up against his former coach, so he might have a good game plan for him. I think Washington's win last week against the Buccaneers was a fluke, and I don't think they can do that again. So I got the Panthers to win by 5. Next game, we got the Saints and the Eagles, and I'm going to go with the Saints to win 27-20. The Eagles are favored in this game, not sure why, even though there's no Alvin Kamara and the Saints are missing their tackles. I just don't think the Eagles are a good team. I think they either show up or they don't. And the Saints have a really good defense. Even though they're with a backup quarterback, I think they still have a good run game even without Kamara. I think their defense is able to do enough in this game for them to win, so I got them to win by a touchdown. Next game, we got the 49ers and the Jaguars, and the 49ers came out on Monday night, and they surprised everyone. They crushed the Rams, and I think they're going to crush the Jaguars 34-20. Pretty obvious pick here. I think the Niners are a good team. They're going to contend for a wild card spot, and I think they get a win over the Jaguars by 2 touchdowns. Next game, we got the Packers and the Vikings. The Vikings are another one of those teams that I think is a bit overrated. They have some good wins, and then they lose to some really bad teams. They lost to Dallas and a backup quarterback, so that's a bad loss. That's a game you should be able to win, at home. And they didn't score points against Dallas' defense. That's turning a corner, but still isn't good. And then they beat teams like the Chargers, who the Chargers I think are another little bit of an overrated team. I tweeted that out on Sunday. But I got the Packers 31-24 by about a touchdown. I think Rodgers is going to outplay the Vikings and win the game. Next one, we got the Browns and the Lions. I got the Browns 30-23 by a touchdown. The Lions are a better team than people, think they are. I really like their head coach. The quarterback's just a disgrace, and that is what it is. So I'm going to go with the Browns here by a touchdown, 30-23. Next game, we got the Bills and the Colts. This is a good game. I think the Colts are a good team. And the Titans are just really good even without Derrick Henry, so I don't think they're going to win the division, but I definitely think the Colts are a team that can get into the playoffs and make some noise there. I do, though, think that the Bills are going to take care of this one, 34-26. The Bills know that they need to start winning some football games because the Patriots are right up their butt. And if they drop any games, there's going to be serious problems. So I think the Bills respond and they win 34-26. Next game, we got the Dolphins and the Jets, and I'm going to pick the Dolphins in this game, 30-21. Dolphins coming off a big Thursday night win against the Ravens, so that's interesting right there. I think they're a good team, the Dolphins. I think they're better than their record, indicates. There's a few teams that, I think their record is not really what their team is, and the Dolphins are one of those teams. I think they're, a couple wins better than what they are, but I think they somewhat easily take care of the Jets 30-21. Next game, we got the Ravens and the Bears. The Ravens, they're going to want to respond after that loss to Miami, and I think they're going to come in and really know what's at stake here. I think they're going to win this game. I got them winning by 6, 30-24. I think the Bears probably get a useless touchdown at the end, but I think the Ravens dominate for the greater portion of this football game. Next game, we got the Titans and the Texans. Titans are one of the better football teams in the league. Even without Derrick Henry, their defense is very good. They stopped a good Rams team. They beat Saints team. The Titans are for real. They're looking good, and if they can get into the playoffs and get Henry back in the playoffs, they're going to be a team that you don't want to play. I got the Titans winning by more than double. I got them winning 37-18 against a really bad Texans team. Titans handle that one easily. Next game, we got the Bengals and the Raiders. I'm going to pick the Bengals 30-27, coming off a bye week. I think they're going to come out well rested, and I think they're going to win a game that they really need to win. I think they win by 3 points against the Las Vegas Raiders. Next one of the best games of the week, the Chiefs, the Cowboys. I'm going to take the Chiefs 34-33. I got really close game. It's going to be one of those good shootout games. Two bad defenses, two really good offenses. I think we really see a display of that here in this game. No Amari Cooper for Dallas, as he won't play on Thanksgiving either, so that's a big loss for them at the wide receiver spot, as of course they're going for the number 1 seed in the NFC. But at the end of the day, even with him playing it, I think KC knows they got to start winning games. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to come out like he did on Sunday night and take care of business. I think they win this game 34-33 in one of the best games of this season. Down to the last 3 games, guys. We got the Seahawks and the Cardinals, and I'm going to pick the Seahawks 28-27. No DeAndre Hopkins. We don't know what the situation is with Kyler Murray, but even if Murray plays, I don't really think the Cardinals are as good as their record indicates. They won against the 49ers with a backup quarterback. That game was pretty nonsense to me. They just had a really good running game that day, and then they weren't able to do it the week after. They got they got demolished by another backup quarterback. So to me, the Cardinals are a bit overrated, and I don't see them winning this game. I think the Seahawks come out with a sense of urgency that they must win the game. Russell Wilson, he got shut out in Green Bay the other last week, and I think he comes back with a great game and beats the Cardinals 28-27. Sunday Night Football, Chargers, Steelers. I got the Chargers 23-20. I think this is a weird game because the Steelers, they're going to get Ben back, but then they're going to lose T.J. Watt. They're going to lose other pieces. So I can't see how the Steelers win, although I think the Chargers are a little overrated. I think people are really hyping up the Chargers out in the AFC, but they're not a lock to get in the playoffs, and they had a bad loss to the Vikings. They had they've had some bad losses this year, so I still think they're a developing young team, and I think they win, but by a small margin, 23-20. And if the Steelers were healthy, I think this one goes the other way. And then Monday Night Football, we got my New York Giants taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is an interesting game. It really is. I could see it going either way. The spread is ridiculous for what the game is. I just don't understand how you could have a spread that big, but I'm going to take the Bucs 30-27. At home, I think they're going to really have to come out and not have a choice but to respond, to what they have been their last 2 weeks. I think they come back, sense urgency, and I think Tom Brady really, shows that he's back, and I think he puts up enough points against a good Giants defense to win that game. I have my weekly video on that, probably on Sunday or Monday, so stay tuned for that one. And then teams on the bye week are the Broncos and the Rams. The Rams desperately need that bye. But that's all I got in this video, guys. You guys let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on these picks. Let me know what you think about mine. Let me know yours. All that good stuff in the comment section. As always, please leave a like on the video. I really do appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, we'll see you guys all in the next video. Enjoy the games this weekend.